Okay, everybody. Looks like that 32 gigabyte 9070 XTX might not be real, or it may be real. We'll find out here in this article coming up. And of course, the 5070 Ti, not a big surprise, and I honestly think it's a big failure. So let's go ahead and get to today's video. Alright guys, so the first part of this video is we're going to be looking at that rumor from that past video, which you guys can check it up here on the top right corners of your screen. There is no 32 gigabyte 9070 XT, right, that's coming out, and that is from Frank Azor here, making a joke about it that they're going to release a 320 gigabyte card, and we're going to call it the 9700.05 XT XTX Max. It's pretty funny, right? So essentially this rumor here is saying that the card could possibly be a pro model, right, or a workstation model of the 9070 or 9070 series, right? So right now Frank Azor didn't deny that there will be no 32 gigabyte GDDR6 memory version of this 9070 XT, but sources confirm through video cards that AMD is developing products with 32 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory configured with AIB partners. This GPU chip used its code named Navi48, which is the same as the 9070 series there. But that's according to BenchLife, right? Obviously here you get a little bit of screenshots of people talking about a 32 gig 9070, and if it were true, they would probably call it an XTX version, right? So like before in any of my videos, I'll leave the sources down below so you guys can go ahead and check out the links for yourselves. And if you guys want to deep dive into this, honestly, at this point, if AMD, I don't think AMD is going to do anything, honestly. With those prices that I posted yesterday from Amazon listing, they just aren't, they don't understand. They don't understand at all, you know? So I don't think we're going to win any AMD GPUs at this point. So that's just my thoughts. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this. I really don't think this is going to happen at all. So pretty disappointing from AMD if I can say that there. So all right, next part, Intel, here we go. So Intel Sparkle, that AIB partner, is releasing a third ARC B580 graphics card in this configuration here, which is pretty darn cool. So the reason why this is a big deal is, you know, Intel GPUs are starting to make somewhat of an impact in the entry level, right, 1080p gaming. But as you guys know, the older the hardware of your CPU, the more limitations and performance essentially hits that you would get. So less performance if you're on an older CPU there. So but this new card here, right, it's going to be priced at $250, and you'll see here the Intel Arc B580 roadmap in this article here that you guys can check out. This one's supposed to be available later this month, so keep an eye out on this one here. Yeah, get yourself one. Like I said, I don't think I told you guys this, but I do have a B580 Intel Founders card coming in. Was able to snag one off of Best Buy's website for retail, so I have that coming in later this Friday. So stay tuned, subscribe if you're new here, so you guys can check out some content and some weird stuff I'm going to be testing with that in a couple of systems that I have. So the 5600G video, you guys can check that out here, but whatnot, whatever, we'll get to that once we get to that. So the next thing here, which is this disappointing factor, is the 5070 Ti. You guys already saw again in the last video the pricing that I showed on Best Buy's website. I think that was on Saturday or Sunday, but that video will be here somewhere again. If not at the beginning of the video, you guys can click that or check the rest of the channel out. So performances, right? JZ 2 Cents, he actually came out with a video earlier today at the time of posting this or making this video. Man's risking his NDA of getting sued and, you know, losing his partnerships with many brands and companies by doing what he just did. But you know what? He's looking out for the consumer and for the better of the community. And honestly, if any brand wants to neglect that person for trying to speak out and you know, and really try and save a community of people, right? This is it. And this is why it's super disappointing, right? You have these cards priced at $999 compared to its $750 MSRP that NVIDIA had suggested putting. Right. The 5070 Ti's will be coming out on the 20th, right? And that's super disappointing because we all thought this would be a very good card to buy. And the thing is, with these reviewers, their issue is, at least with what Jay the 2 Cent said, was that they were given these cards to be marketed at a $750 card, and at this point he can't even recommend it, nor can I say anyone should buy these cards at all, right? Even myself, looking at these numbers here, there's really no point in buying these cards, because if you're gonna overclock this card and you're gonna pay $1,000 just to get to somewhat close to the 5080's performance, it just isn't right? And again, with the pricing of AMD listings on Amazon for those GPUs, I don't think it's really a good time to buy any of NVIDIA's graphics cards at this point, and it's almost making it to a point where we might all just stay on the 40 series if you already have one, and or wait till these stock prices drop a little bit and we get more stock in to the retailers that we can actually buy from without dealing with a bunch of scalpers and stuff. So just wanted to leave this here for you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments, and of course I appreciate everyone joining in on today's video. Subscribe if you're new here, and of course check out the rest of the channel. I got a bunch of stuff coming your guys' way, gameplay stuff right now. I'm struggling with the 2080 Ti at 4K stuff, so really cool things there to test with the 7950X CPU that I have right now. But you guys know what it is. Red Zone signing off, keeping it real, keeping it hot, and keeping it raw. Your normal 9 to 5 guy, bringing you some high quality content for you guys to enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.